And that's right. I'm still the number one heel. Still champion, because I won by forfeit because nobody turned up to SummerSlam. Because nobody dares challenge me. And I'm still Hall of Fame Rock. And still UPR Strike General Manager Ricky Goldman. And this is the channel that's a fortune. This is the channel that's boots to asses. This is the channel that is diamond cut. And this is the channel that flashes the cash. It's the People's Wrestling Channel. And I'm just going to get right into this video, starting with the biggest party of the summer. You know what it is. It's the SummerSlam review. And it's going to be a little bit different. I'm just going to go right in the middle. Again, making things different, keeping things fresh. So, it was not a hair versus hair match, but a no DQ loser leaves WWE match. God's Grace Creation, Mandy Rose taking on her former best friend Sonya Deville. Yeah, this was a good match. Probably Mandy Rose's best match ever, I think. We know why it was loser leaves WWE. What happened to Sonya in her real life? And yeah, this was alright. Your winner, Mandy Rose here, no shocker. In a street fight match, in his first ever WWE match, it was Dominic taking on the Monday Night Messiah, Seth Rollins. This was a good match, but you could tell that Dominic hadn't had much training. He didn't really do much in this match, but we did see up 619. We did see a frog splash. And yeah, he was good, but Seth really is the ultimate heel, and he showed it why in this match. I do think it's going to lead to Dominic turning on Rey Mysterio at some point. Possibly payback, maybe not, we'll have to see. But the winner of this street fight was Seth Rollins. It was for the Raw Women's Championship. The boss herself, Sasha Banks, going one-on-one against the episode tomorrow, Asuka. This was a good match. I got the prediction right because I'm the prediction champion. No shocker to who won, but Sasha keeps winning the title and losing it, especially on pay-per-views. So, with that being said, Asuka, your brand new Raw Women's Champion. It was for the WWE Championship, the Viper, Randy Orton, going one-on-one against Scotland's own Drew McIntyre. And this was a good match. I enjoyed this one. Orton showing one of the greatest of all time. Orton showing he's a top heel. Drew showing he's a top face. This got brutal. Both men getting busted open. We saw a figure four from Orton. So, from Drew to on Orton. And Orton going for the punt, didn't connect. They protect Orton's finisher here with the end of the match. It ended with a backslide. And still WWE Champion Drew McIntyre. So a big win for him here. I did think they were going to face at Payback, but I'll get to that later on. Then your main event of the evening was in a Falls Count Anywhere match. It was the Monster Among Men, Braun Strowman, going one-on-one against Let Him In, Yowie Wowie, the Fiend, Bray Wyatt, for that Universal title. This was a good match. This went everywhere. Went into gorilla position. Sister Abigail. I presume Braun is heel now. Braun cutting up the ring with a box cutter. Two Sister Abigails onto the wood. And a 1, 2, 3. No kick out. New Universal Champion, the Fiend Bray Wyatt. So good for him. But we had a return, a massive big return. And it was none other than the big dog himself, Roman Reigns. That's right, Roman Reigns is back. So that was a shocker here. I'm going to get to him in a little bit. Let's go back. It was in a street fight. Sorry, it was for the Raw Tag Team titles. Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits taking on the tag team of Andrade and Angel Garza. This was a good tag team match, your typical tag team match here. I enjoyed the reigning cups from the Street Profits entrance, but I would have that just on the pay-per-view. Certainly not every single Raw, because then it just gets stale. And knowing what you said here, set for it, as it's basically new champions, we didn't get it. Street Profits still your Raw Tag Team Champions. Kicking off the actual show was for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Dos Strappers Bayley defending against her opponent, Asuka. This was a good match to start the show. This was a good match to open the show. Bayley beating and weakening Asuka, and Bayley and Sasha weakening Asuka, and Bayley still SmackDown Women's Champion. But on the kickoff show, which I think should have been on the main show, was for the United States Championship. The Athletic Apollo Crews defending against the Player MVP. This was a good match. MVP with new theme music. I'm sure that's his Impact theme music. And really not much to be said here. Apollo Crews still your United States Champion. This was an okay pay-per-view. Really nothing to be said. I'm going to give it a B. As far as champions, I think Apollo Crews is unfortunately losing to Lashley at Payback, but I would give Apollo Crews a win. Bayley, I think will be champion for a while. Street Profits the same. Raw, Asuka the same. Drew, possibly Clash of Champions against Orton, but I keep the title on him. And The Fiend, unfortunately, we're going to lose it against Roman Reigns at Payback, even though I would keep the title on The Fiend. And we're not done here, because at Takeover 30, again, I'm going to start in the middle. So, in a ladder match that featured the Velveteen Dream, Damian Priest, Cameron Grimes, Johnny Gargano, and Bronson Reed. This for the vacant North American Championship. This was a good match. Really a show stealer here. All men looking good. A big match for Bronson Reed and Cameron Grimes to be in. I said all looking good here. And the winner, I'm very happy with the winner, because the winner, your brand new North American champion, Damian Priest. Next up was wrestler versus former NFL punter, and it was Adam Cole, baby, taking on the one and only Pat McAfee. Again, Pat was another one that didn't really tell you how much training. He did okay here. And history, we've seen an NFL player, former NFL player, taking on a wrestler. Really not much to say about this match. Your winner, taking the 1, 2, 3, taking the Adam Cole. The NXT Women's Championship, it was the Genius of the Sky, Io Shirai, taking on her challenger, Dakota Kai. I'm going to have to be fairly quick with this, because I've only got a short time to do this. Anyway, this was a good match. Dakota Kai looked good. She certainly didn't look bad in defeat. I thought she was going to win this out, but not to be. Still NXT Women's Champion Io Shirai. Your main event for the NXT Championship was the Limitless, and the man who made his Raw debut, Keith Lee, bask in his glory, taking on the Doomsday Man, Karrion Kross. This was a good match, and I've heard Karrion is injured, separated shoulder. Good match. I enjoyed it. Back and forth action, hard hitting, and we have a brand new NXT champion, and that is Karrion Kross. Now, what will they do with him? I don't know. I'm going to get to that. Let's go back, because the match that kicked off Takeover 30 was a dream match, in my opinion, a good match, and it was a man who's too sweet. The Prince, Finn Balor, taking on the wrestling technician, Timothy Thatcher, and a lot of technical wrestling in this match. I thought it was going to be good, and it was. I got the prediction wrong, and I don't know why they didn't have Thatcher win, but your winner, Finn Balor. And the match did kick everything off on the kickoff show. In triple threat action was the team of Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch, Tyler Breeze and Fandango, Breezango, and Joaquin Wild and Raul Mendoza, Legado del Fantasma. Triple threat number one contender match. Winner would be facing Imperium for the tag team titles. This really felt rushed. This was good, but really felt rushed. All guys looking good here. And Breezango taking the win. So, I don't think they're going to beat Imperium. As for the champions, I think Damian Priest is going to have a long run. Io Shirai the same. And Karrion Kross, we'll have to wait and see what they do with injury. So that's been the review. I give Takeover also a B. Don't forget to tell all your friends. Spread the word. Get your voice heard and tell everyone you know. Smash that bell right now to turn every single one of my notifications on. Check out that description. Share, and share it again. Comment below. Comment below and comment below again. And me on Facebook, Ricky JP. For me on Twitter, RickTheRock30. Go on view and like WWA World Wrestling Alliance. For those two, and another 2 shout outs, you like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. I have to be quick. Speaking of shout outs, John Eddy, P3MD. There's your second one. So everybody else, like and subscribe. I have been better than you. I have been Hall of Fame Rock. I have been your champion. I have been your general manager. And make sure to check out my payback predictions. They're coming soon. Because I have been Ricky Gold Man.